The sun cast a warm glow over the serene village of Varanasi, where Ananda approached the Buddha with trembling hands. Ananda's face carried the weight of years, etched with lines of sorrow that betrayed his inner torment and regret. "My past mistakes haunt me," Ananda confessed, his voice faltering as he knelt before the Buddha under the banyan's shade. "Master, I abandoned those who nurtured me, leaving my parents behind for pursuits that now feel hollow and cruel." The Buddha listened, his serene presence like the still surface of a tranquil pond, free from judgment and haste. "Ananda," the Buddha began, his voice steady and soothing, "regret is a heavy burden, but its weight is self-imposed. Now, I will recount a tale, a truth reflected not just in one life but in many lives universally. There was once a child named Kalama, filled with endless curiosity, who yet grew entangled within destructive impulses." Ananda nodded hesitantly, puzzled by the sudden reference to the humble object near his feet. So seemingly insignificant, this jar could hold nectar or poison, each substance determined by choice, just as your mind shapes your experiences. Ananda remained silent, sensing the depth of wisdom concealed within the simplicity of the Buddha's spoken analogy. Imagine carrying a jar filled with poison wherever you go, holding tightly as its weight harms your spirit. One day, unable to bear solitude and grief, Kalama sought wisdom from the mountain sage known for miraculous insights. His journey took days, climbing rocky paths beneath sunsets, enduring weariness while yearning for answers greater than despair. Regret is the poison in your jar, a substance that you alone chose to carry into every moment. But clinging to regret will not change the past, nor honor those you mourn, only weigh you down further. The sage paused, then spoke, his tone both sharp and tender. "Mistakes arise from conditions, but humans create permanence through clinging. Kalama, tell me, when was forgiveness ever anything but impermanent or uncertain before one acts upon it sincerely?" Kalama fell silent, realizing he had long sought forgiveness without courage to act. Trapped fearing rejection, the sage continued, "You fear judgment, you fear rejection, but above all, Kalama, you fear failure facing yourself truly. Return downhill to face those you've wronged. Ask openly forgiveness, not because results matter, but because sincerity heals." Kalama descended feeling light. Even wind seemed warmer. Clouds seemed brighter than moments before receiving guidance. "Let me share a story that may bring clarity. A story of loss transformed into wisdom and peace." Ananda nodded, his desire to learn overcoming the resistance that fear and guilt had planted in his heart. Long ago, Kisa Gautami suffered a grief that consumed her when her only child was taken from her. She sought me out, pleading with desperation that I return her beloved son to life, as though I could reverse time. Days turned into seasons as Kalama labored ceaselessly rebuilding communities his anger had disrupted in years past. Neighbors began whispering not about past actions spoken vindictively but about today's visible transformations surrounding Kalama's home. Those whispers became curiosity. Curiosity became invitations. Years passed till Kalama stood beneath community gathering like stranger turned family. When neighbors forgave him openly, tears filled Kalama's face. Not born from shame this time but gratitude's clarity. Kalama said forgiveness arises not wholly through words seeking redemption, nor holy actions attempting repair, but forgiveness arises through courageous reconciliation between memory witnessed, choices enacted despite fear never ceasing. Kalama's community thrived together upon mutual understanding intertwined. Not merely Kalama alone but threads shared among bonds woven anew. Buddha sighed gently, rain gently tapping soft rhythms where disciples now rested, eyes humbly listening without interruptions. Remember Kalama's lesson eternally, not within memories judged nor within results arrived solely through repairs completed. Remember mistakes signify nothing permanent beyond arising conditioned states. Mistakes' permanence depends solely clinging upon their illusions forged falsely. Mistakes forgive themselves absent forces added restraining their passing fluidity among moments ahead conditioned arising clearer causes. Disciples bowed before silence spoken long amidst evening fading golden hues. Hearts free shadows lingered nowhere ahead. Another day. The disciples gathered beneath the shade of the Bodhi tree, their hearts eager for the Buddha's wisdom. Master, I seek peace. Yet my thoughts continue to torment me, Ananda admitted, his voice trembling with frustration. The Buddha motioned for Ananda to sit by the river, its gentle currents whispering soothing melodies beneath the morning sky. To confront the eyes of others is to confront the truths mirrored back from their faces. Buddha began gently. In a distant village, there was once a man named Dhananjaya, a farmer weighed down by fear and regret. The Buddha nodded thoughtfully, his gaze fixed on the river, where ripples danced like fleeting moments upon the surface. Ananda, notice how the reflection changes when the water is stirred by wind or movement. Its image becomes unclear, distorted. Ananda watched the river as a breeze passed, creating ripples that obscured the clarity of his reflection within the stream. Yes, Master, the image is no longer clear, Ananda said, his voice soft, struggling to grasp the lesson hidden within. The Buddha turned toward Ananda, his presence exuding patience and wisdom, his words crafted to bring clarity and peace. Ananda, your mind is like this river, the Buddha explained. When it is agitated, it cannot reflect truth clearly. Growth accompanies challenges. Inner peace resides in surrendering judgments, cultivating balance within oneself. Yet, your heart appears heavier than any harvest you reap. Why do you burden yourself so greatly? Dhananjaya hesitated but found courage within the monk's presence to confess his sins. His words trembling with emotion, the monk listened without interruption, his gentle demeanor encouraging Dhananjaya to unburden the tangled threads of his heart. To calm the waters of the mind, Ananda, one must practice mindfulness, letting go of distractions and embracing the moment. Let us begin by focusing on the rhythm of your breath, anchoring yourself in the present, free from past torment. Ananda closed his eyes as the Buddha guided him, his breath flowing like the river, steady and purposeful in each movement. Feel the air enter your lungs, the Buddha said softly. Let it nourish you, carrying peace into the depths of your soul. As dawn broke, he journeyed toward the village he had long avoided, each step trembling with hope and fear. When Dhananjaya arrived, villagers stared, their faces a mixture of recognition, curiosity, and distrust born of memory's shadow. He found his brother tending parched fields, his posture weary, his eyes distant from struggles etched into barren soil. Dhananjaya knelt before his brother, offering the bundle of grains with trembling hands, unable to hold back his tears. Master, I feel the peace of the present growing within me, Ananda whispered, his voice steady, his heart lightened. The Buddha gazed at the calm river, its surface now reflecting the sky above with unparalleled clarity and unwavering stillness. The river teaches us a valuable truth, Ananda, the Buddha said, his words echoing through the quiet air. Embrace the present. Regret, like ripples, disturbs the waters of your mind, but peace is found in the unwavering focus on the now. Ananda opened his eyes, his reflection in the river now steady and clear, the lessons of mindfulness etched into his soul. Master, I am beginning to understand, Ananda said, his voice filled with gratitude. The past no longer feels like my prison. Buddha paused, allowing his words to sink into the minds of his disciples. Like seeds planted in fertile ground, disciples, Forgiveness does not erase the past but transforms its weight into a lesson that strengthens the soul's resolve. The sun climbed higher into the sky, illuminating the two figures seated by the river, its light a symbol of renewal. As they departed, Ananda felt a newfound strength guiding him, his burden lighter, his heart awakened to the beauty of life. The river flowed onward, a reminder that clarity and peace are not destinations, but the fruits of mindfulness and presence. Another day unfolded under the vast banyan tree. As the Buddha sat surrounded by seekers eager to receive his sacred wisdom. Another day, the disciples assembled under the Bodhi tree, their faces reflecting peace as they awaited the Buddha's teachings. Buddha's voice emerged like the morning breeze, gentle yet powerful, guiding his disciples toward wisdom and enlightenment. Disciples, today we reflect upon renewal, the transformation that arises when sincerity and effort unite in the path of amends. In a small village, there lived a woman named Mallika, known for her sharp intellect and unwavering will. You have walked far to seek answers, the Buddha said, his voice calm and sure. Sit, and let us talk together. The woman knelt before him, her eyes welling with tears, her pain spilling forth like water escaping from a broken jar. I abandoned those I loved most, the woman confessed, her words heavy with remorse. Now I am lost, consumed by guilt. The Buddha listened deeply, allowing her sorrow to fill the space, his silence a sanctuary for her anguished heart. Regret is a shadow that clings to the past, dimming the light of the present. The Buddha spoke, his tone steady. The young woman bowed her head, the burden of her regret mirrored in every tear that traced paths down her cheeks. Master, how can I escape this shadow? It feels endless, its grasp suffocating my every moment of peace, she asked. The Buddha gestured toward Ananda, whose presence had become a source of strength and compassion for those seeking wisdom. It isolates the heart from the healing of others. Only when the walls crumble can the light of sincerity guide you to the path of renewal, he added. Ananda stepped forward, his heart brimming with gratitude for the opportunity to guide others toward healing and peace of mind. I once carried regret, Ananda began, his voice steady. It felt unbearable, like poison trapped within me, consuming my spirit entirely. I sought Master Buddha, kneeling beneath this very tree, searching for answers to free my heart from the grip of sorrow. Ananda turned his gaze toward the woman, his words imbued with the empathy born from personal transformation and struggle. Through his teachings, I learned that regret serves no purpose when held tightly, binding us to the pain of the past. It is not in holding regret but in releasing it that we honor those we mourn and grow beyond suffering, he said. For this, I bear a heavy heart, and I vow to honor your contributions moving forward, however long it takes. Soma's eyes softened, her guarded demeanor yielding as Mallika's words resonated with the sincerity of a soul seeking redemption. The mind is like a river. When disturbed by ripples of regret, it cannot reflect the beauty and truth surrounding it. The young woman raised her eyes, searching Ananda's face, sensing that his wisdom had emerged from first-hand experiences of deep anguish. I want to release my regret, the woman said softly, her voice faltering, but I fear letting go will dishonor them. Ananda knelt beside her, his presence warm and kind, his words chosen carefully to nurture the seeds of healing within her. She worked alongside Soma on new projects, her actions reflecting humility and a renewed commitment to their shared goals. Through her efforts, Mallika regained the trust of her community and rekindled the friendship she had nearly lost. Buddha paused, his gaze sweeping over his disciples, who absorbed his words with reverence and reflection. Disciples, renewal is not born of words alone but of consistent actions aligned with truth and humility. The woman looked toward the sun, her tears drying, the warmth of the light offering a faint glimmer of peace within. Master, how can I transform my regret into light? She asked, her voice steadier, her heart cautiously opening to the possibility of hope. Remember, the path of renewal is not easy, but it leads to a harmony that enriches all who walk it. The disciples bowed deeply, their hearts filled with gratitude for the teachings that illuminated their path toward growth and understanding. Master Buddha's teachings showed me how to reframe my past, allowing its lessons to guide me toward growth and wisdom. The Buddha rested a hand gently on Ananda's shoulder, a gesture of gratitude for his disciples' willingness to share his journey. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.